Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our annual Equity Summit. I hope everyone had a wonderful lunch. Can we please give our Omni Hotel banquet staff a round of applause? Thank you so much. Again, my name is Tracy Noriega. I am the Senior Director of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Professional Learning Services for State ACSA. And before we get started, I want to just say a few things. We have an amazing luncheon panel that's coming up in just a little bit. And I want to thank Subject, who is our sponsor for this luncheon. So Michael Vilardo, would you join us? He's the CEO and co-founder of Subject.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Testing. We're good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me today. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for your students, and that's where I always want to start and lead from the heart. Let's give a round of applause for all our amazing educators here. You've impacted hundreds of thousands, and through the butterfly effect, millions of people on this earth. We are so indebted to you. You are the heroes of society, and we are so excited to work with you. So I do have two trivia questions to try to engage the crowd. Number one, does anyone have any idea how old Netflix is? Let's all feel old for a second. So I'm hearing 10, 20, I didn't even hear a 30. So the correct answer is in August of this year, it'll be 27 years old. So our Gen Z and now Gen Alpha students have grown up with Netflix, Instagram, YouTube. Now they have TikTok. They demand a different way to engage with videography. They demand the most premium short-form videography possible, not what the legacy providers offer you by going back to the 90s and 2000s. We need videos from today. We need to engage with premium content, and that's what Subject.com does. We're the most premium credit recovery, original credit, and multilingual provider. But before I do show the video, I did want to give one more emotional tie-in and a second trivia question. Do we know how many Black and Latino leaders there are in tech? What % of leadership is minority in technology companies? This was a much more accurate guessing, so really well done in the crowd, and appreciate. Less than 2%. Less than 2%. And so we are extremely proud at Subject to be entirely Latino-led. I'm actually a dual citizen of Colombia and the U.S., and my mother came to the U.S. with Colombian immigrants. She was raised on the west side of Chicago, and she didn't speak English. She was an English learner, and so she struggled mightily in school. When she went to elementary school, she was answering in Spanglish, and she was pushed out the classroom. She was not given those resources to be successful. And not only does that stick with you as a child, that perpetuates throughout adulthood. She was never able to achieve more than $30,000 a year in salary. She worked as an insurance assistant, she worked as a flower attendant, and she's a great woman, and I love her so much, and I thank her so much for what she's done for me. But we need to be able to provide for our most vulnerable students and be able to provide incredible equity and inclusion to impact education. And so one thing that we're extremely proud about, our student body, so of our top 20 districts we work with, 86% minority student base. We've had some incredible relationships built from this conference. 2 years ago, Dr. Mooney, incredible leader at Colton Joint, came up to us right after and said, we need to work together. 70% of our teachers on screen are women or people of color. If you don't see it, you can't dream it. And so we're really passionate about being able to work with some incredible districts out California. I know we have other folks in the crowd today we've been able to have great relationships with, Shasta Unified, West Contra Costa, Colton Joint, Napa. We're so excited to be able to add to that roster. But rather than me just tell you what we're doing, let me show you, and you could quickly see the subject difference.
Look around you. Look at where you live, what you eat, the medicine you take, and even the language you speak.
Music is a lot like magic, where something is created from nothing.
Buckle up and let's embark in this exciting journey.
Boom! Let's get it.
Students often say they're not good at math. My response is,
you just haven't been taught math in this way before.
Learning a language takes dedication, but it is so worth it.
And there's no better time to start.
Right now, your brain is like, bring it on. Adelante.
Computer science is the future. The field is growing as we speak, with new careers and innovations popping up every single day.
By studying American literature, we explore our past and envision a better future.
Right now is arguably the best time in history to start your journey as a content creator.
If you want to take control of your life, you have to take control of your money, and it's never too early to start preparing.
Once you understand that there is a functional relationship between these two variables, then you understand pre-calc.
Nothing is more satisfying than that light bulb moment when everything just makes sense.
I bet you didn't realize a course like this could be both challenging and fun. Well, welcome to my classroom.
So thank you so much for watching that video. We have the most engaging content, and all of our videos are typically 5 minutes in length. They help engage our students. They pay attention. They fall in love with learning. We're helping our most vulnerable population, so it's that much more important to be able to provide something that's engaging and is exciting for them to be able to dive into. And that's why we're so proud to be able to leverage these scores as well. Our Title I students perform as good or better than our most affluent populations. We are here to be able to empower and partner with the incredible educators in this room. We would love to get that opportunity. We're with hundreds of districts throughout the US and primarily California, and so that's why we're here. We are so passionate about serving California districts. We're UCA through G approved, WASC accredited, everything that we can do to be able to help perpetuate the best learning environment possible for you and your students. We are here for that, and we'd love to get the opportunity to work together. My colleagues are joining me today, Jimmy and Greg, if you guys could stand up. These two will be here throughout today and tomorrow. Anything that we could do better, we want to always be known and leave you with this. We want to be the #1 listening company. We take criticism. We want to be better for you. We want to be customized for your district. So feel free to give us feedback how we could be better as a vendor and be able to support you in your dreams. We really appreciate the opportunity. If there's any interest in meeting with us, feel free to scan the QR code. We really appreciate your time, and thank you again for all that you do for students in society. You are the heroes of society. We really appreciate your time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Michael and subject. And yes, I think that what subject is working on in terms of increasing diversity, right, and representation is definitely something that we are all working towards.